By special arrangement, we are proud to present this Melinda-created production. The following is an unpaid program, and the views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the Found Footage Festival or VCR Party Live.
Oh, well, hello there, party people.
Hello, party people.
Oh, hi, party people.
Post party, porch party, watching stuff and talking about it. Post party, porch party, post party, porch party, post party, porch party.
What's this? We have a third person?
This is Melvin.
Well, hi. I'm Melvin. I make music under the name Doc Petra, Dokpetra. I'm mostly on YouTube. I'm on some other socials too, but if you like the theme song, if you want to hear what I'm doing, I'm working on a project called Song a Day right now, where I write, record, produce songs within a single day. Just kind of in an effort to get my reps in as a producer, because I'm kind of new to music production. So if that interests you, you can check out my channel. Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
I have the Western classic El Dorado starring John Wayne and Robert Mitchum, and we are not watching this tonight. No, we are watching... What are we watching, Molly?
We are watching vines and videos under 30 seconds. The stuff that millennials love, but everyone can get into, I think.
But I do have some 30-second ones. Some of them are newer, some of them are older, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you all both have.
Both of us.
The short form video really first hit its thing in the 90s with America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh.
This isn't an America's Funniest Home Videos, but I did find this on YouTube. This was an IMG. Mel, do you know what IMGs are?
I think so.
Yeah, where you go on YouTube and you type in IMG and then 4 digits, because it's like whatever the camera automatically puts in and it automatically uploads to YouTube. So it's a default format. You can find some weird stuff that way. But this is IMG 0635. So we'll just start with that.
Do something fun. Don't make time for drugs.
Oh, shit. Is he okay?
That's just, it was uploaded. It seemed to be fine. They didn't take it down. So.
What? Okay, so what did he say? Don't make time for drugs? Is that what I heard?
That was what I heard.
Don't make
He
time
said,
for drugs.
Goodness gracious me.
Unless he got kicked, in the groin, you can't make a more America's Funniest Home Videos type video than that. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't make time for drugs. Make time for a front flip into the snow.
Don't make time for drugs. I love that. Don't make time for drugs.
Yeah.
It's good advice.
It's another IMG. And I can't really figure out why he uploaded this, but he seemed to be proud of it. So this guy, it's IMG 0626.
A little whiff of bear spray made my eye all water in my nose already. Way to go, Ken. I'm tougher than a bear, though.
Wow.
I don't know where he's from.
Can we watch that again?
I need a little whiff of bear spray made my eye all water in my nose already. Way to go, Ken. I'm tougher than a bear, though.
Okay, so he's got bear spray.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's bear, like you're trying to catch bears or repel them.
It would be repel spray, I believe.
Yeah, it's like pepper spray, but more, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this guy is tougher than a bear because he's like smiling still, but like looks like he kind of wants to cry.
I figured he was Midwestern or something. I don't know. So
yeah,
hard to tell with that accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like an accent he's putting on, but like I don't think he is.
Yeah. I think his hat says Alaska, so I don't know what an Alaskan accent sounds like. So
I love the double hat.
I didn't even notice it was 2 hats. I thought that was his hood. I mean, you've heard the saying, it's like putting a hat on a hat.
He literally did that.
takes layering to a whole nother layer.
Oh, layer.
So did he add the ball cap for blocking the sun for the visor, or was that just a fashion thing?
Maybe somebody just like gave him that. Like he wore the tan one, and then like it's his birthday too, and so someone's like, "Happy birthday, Bear Man! You know, here's your hat."
We're putting a lot more thought into it than he did for the
They
video.
did. They don't give us much to go off of. This is interesting. I like it.
I've got a couple more, but if you guys want to jump in, that's up to you
Sure.
at any time.
I can show a couple vines. This is the shortest vine that I have. It's 1 second long.
Okay.
This one I saved as bird, spelled B-U-R-D.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
So like, is he in a mirror, or is it like?
Oh, it's a bird looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh.
He's
I
having
was
a
trying to figure out
reflective
what
moment.
it was. Yeah, see at the beginning, there's the bird on the right hand side.
It's so cute.
I don't know why I didn't notice.
I've got another bird related one here.
Okay.
This one, it's got some nice cursed energy. I believe the soundtrack is from Monsters Inc.
Okay.
And yeah, just
if
classic
we get
vine.
like copyright, like whatever, Molly,
We'll
you
deal
can
with
just
it.
put in the most inappropriate music possible. So.
I was thinking I'll just sing it.
Okay, there you go.
Now my singing voice is terrible, but like
I think that'll add to it.
It'll add to it, yeah. Big Bird doesn't need to use the door correctly. He's Big Bird.
Yeah, I like that it's kind of like a non-official Big Bird costume. The proportion is just like a tiny bit off. I think it really adds to it. Plus, that person's like 7 fucking feet tall.
Right. Like, is it the costume is just that tall? Like their head might be just like, you know, down in like the 5'8" region, you know.
Yeah. Who knows how tall that person really is?
Who knows? We'll never know.
I think now is a good time to point out I was never on Vine. I never used Vine at all. I heard about it and I was like, "What is Vine?" It was, it's these. Was it Twitter that owned it or something? And they said, it's a Twitter thing where the videos are under 10 seconds or under 30 seconds or something like that. And I said, I don't know. I'm too old for that or something, or I don't even know. Because I never got a Twitter account either, so I never got a Vine account. So apparently I was missing out on Big Bird.
Yeah, it was really like pretty short-lived and just kind of, I don't know, it's really got a specific vibe to it, I feel like.
Yeah, like there's still like TikToks and stuff that are being made that are like a similar energy. Vines are very they're rough. Kind of rough. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the energy of Vine comes down to that 10-second time limit. Like I feel like I associate Vines with a really frenetic, chaotic energy, and there's no time.
A lot can happen in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And Vine is proof of that.
You didn't need to put in the effort to set everything up and create the scenarios. It was just, hey, let's just do this one funny thing.
Yeah, there's something that's like really like beautiful about like creating within constraint, and that's what Vine is.
Totally.
Yeah, I went to art school, but like I never actually had a Vine account either. But it was a lot of them ended up on YouTube, which is where I discovered all of the ones that I'm going to be showing. And they somehow just sort of captured the it came at the right time for millennials to just kind of glom onto it as like it's almost like a millennial cringe thing now, but it's like, you know, we were right. Like Vines are cool. You know what I mean?
They'll always be cool.
They will. And like, you know, Vine walked so TikTok could run.
Totally.
So
I
yeah,
got another one queued up here, if that's all right.
Okay.
that's totally fine. We got so much time.
Dance, dance to the dead.
I just feel like that one is so internet. I know that's not specific at all. It's really vague, but just
I get it.
this is what the internet is for.
This is like if you were to drill down to the center of the internet, it's this.
Yeah, it would be that dog throwing it back.
And that song playing at a very high volume. Yeah.
Favorite song, We Miss You, John.
Sucking on my titties like you want.
Let me run that back.
And now to celebrate John's life, we're going to play his favorite song, We Miss You, John.
Sucking on my titties like you want.
I feel like I've
that's so
heard that
hard.
song before, and I don't know why.
Yeah. It was popular for a minute around the time Vine was popular. I'm pretty sure it's called "Fuck the Pain Away."
Heck yeah. I mean, fuck yeah.
I'm wondering if that was on South Park.
Might have been.
I don't
know.
There was one time where the police chief was going undercover, so he was a prostitute. And I feel like that might be it. Or I
That
might
sounds
have
like it
seen
would fit that scenario.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I didn't think of, but there was. Are you familiar with AMVs, anime music videos?
Yeah.
They were very kind of a thing back in the early 2000s, and there was this one compilation called AMV Hell, and they had AMV Hell 0, which was that had the adult ones. It might have been in there. So I know I've heard that before, but I'm like, that's all I've heard is like that one line. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Iconic.
So you got another one?
Yeah, I saved it as ballman.mp4.
Okay. That's the official title, okay?
Yep.
Yep. Amazing.
It's so short.
Okay.
Is it okay if I play it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love how this man slaps his bald head against the inflatable ball.
So is he like inside like an exercise? But like, what is that? Like,
I've
Is it a
seen that
fetish thing?
before. It could be. I've seen people being silly in those before, like other.
how do you be
videos
serious
on-
in one of those? Just to be...
Now I'm picturing like a round table business meeting. A very round table business meeting.
What I want to know is, why is the laptop on the floor?
Good question. That
What
seems
was it doing
very
beforehand?
hazardous.
That for some reason that's where my eyes went.
I feel like this one is an example of a Vine that tells such a big story in such a short amount of time.
A lot can happen in 10 seconds.
Zach, stop. You're going to get in trouble.
Zach.
Oh no. You're gonna get in trouble. He got in trouble.
And then he does.
He got in trouble.
Zach, stop. Zach, stop. You're going to get in trouble.
Zach.
Wonder what he got in
Poor
trouble for.
Zach.
Looks like, I mean, I like that the video implies that what he's in trouble for is like that aggressive.
Hacky sack. Is that what he's doing? Looks like
The
like a
side
hacky
kick
sack.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless he's hacky sacking like with cocaine.
Is that a weed?
No, this is a crayon.
The police!
911.
How like They got one of those special microwaves.
Yeah. I love the crayon being a weed.
I'm not laughing at his face. I'm laughing at his expression. Like
This one, I don't know if it's specifically a Vine, but it popped into my head when I was searching through Vine compilations, and it's like 10 seconds long, so it very well could have been shared there, but it's just here it is.
Good morning, Glenn. You tell us something your mom doesn't know. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so to be fair, the ones that are like not black, like the ones, the colored microphones, like the yellow ones, the green ones, the blue ones, they look a bit edible. They look tasty. But
Yeah.
Munching on just the straight ass, just black microphone.
I mean, he seems inebriated and
Christopher.
Everything's a snack. This one shows the wonders of science at work.
Jenny.
Wait, okay.
So
like, yeah.
Jenny.
Okay, so the first time I'd missed that they were pouring Monster on the corn dog.
Yeah, that must be what gave it the power.
I think we need
drink.
Electro Boom to do the rectifier, or whatever he calls it, where he explains how some of these videos are done.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly it's 2 chords, but I don't want to
be
the one who.
Okay, yeah, I was over here like straight ass thinking like that was like.
It's all in the Monster energy. Had they just plugged it into the corn dog, it would never work.
No. You see, the Monster reacts with the corn and the hot dog, and I don't know what's in Monster energy drinks, but if it does that,
nobody does.
Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Ding 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 ding.
I love it.
Ding 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 ding.
The fork in the garbage disposal. I love the like carnival thing happening up at the top. Like, is that the name of the club? Maybe.
It seems like it. This one, what to even say about this? This dude's cold.
You know what? I'm about to say it. Say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I'm about to say it. Oh my God, I love it.
The thing that makes it so powerful is how calm this person stays.
Yeah, it's like
it's a quiet sort of anger.
My favorite part is I'm about to say it. Like it's what everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
No one cares that he broke his elbow.
Everybody was thinking it.
I care about the large piece of blue construction paper on the wall, whatever that is.
Is that like in a computer lab?
That's what it looks like.
It really looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, so construction paper in the computer lab and just completely not caring that someone broke their elbow. Perfect Vine energy.
Maybe the person who broke their elbow deserved it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could be.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I like how calm he is about the whole situation.
Somehow, yeah.
It's the Britishness. It's the seemingly stagedness. And it's the left field chaotic Vine energy of his friend just punching him from off screen.
The choice of words. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you done this.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
What was his original intention, for the video?
Yeah, he's got the sunglasses. He's got something around his neck, some sort of tie or scarf or something.
He did have a plan.
I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm not sorry he got punched in the face.
Everyone's thinking it.
Everybody's thinking it, yeah.
Somebody's got to say it.
Someone's got to say it.
Maybe that's how the elbow got broken.
Can we see it again?
Yeah.
Cookie Monstering. Cookie Monstering the chips.
Yeah,
Just loving the
it
bounce
just goes
there.
everywhere.
I love that. Just like the way the hair moves and stuff.
I guess I was missing out.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
You know, I say that, and there was one, actually, now that I think of it, there was one single Vine that I do remember somebody sending me a link for, because I used to work at a college the college I went to. I worked in the computer lab. So they sent me this one. So I think Molly knows what this one is.
Oh, nice.
I don't care that I could walk in the store and get the part.
I'm lucky I never had to deal with customers like that, because they were all college students, and most of them were pretty chill. But I know people who have worked computer retail and said you just deal with that kind of stuff all the time, unfortunately.
That's like a proto-Karen.
Everybody's always at their worst, you know, when their stuff isn't working. But this guy right here, all the props to him. He probably had the patience of a saint, because he's, you know,
kind of have to, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And you got to think that she's pushing a stroller. And when did Vine go down? You know, start doing math in your head.
Gosh.
Then don't do the math in your head because you don't want to.
Like, yeah, that kid is probably like walking now.
Technically true.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
If we could be monetized, we are totally demonetized.
Like I said, I'll probably just be singing all of these.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be bad, and the party people are gonna love it.
I just love how well that song works over this video of people trying to get their roller coaster unstuck.
I love that they took it upon themselves to try to do that. Like,
yeah, they're very coordinated.
If you're riding the roller coaster to get it unstuck, you know, like.
And you can kind of see that it's starting to work. Like the video cuts out, but the roller coaster car is starting to scoot.
Part of me is a little bit concerned by that. Like,
yeah,
a thing. A, it should still be going, and B, that shouldn't be the thing that starts it back up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just watching the people stuck there, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't go on roller coaster. I have a thing with heights, so I was like, no, I wouldn't do that anyway. But that'd be my version of hell. You know?
Yeah, that would be bad.
I did appreciate the Night at the Roxbury reference, or that was actually more the original SNL skit that became Night at the Roxbury. But
yeah,
I have a side story. Is my wife actually years ago, I want to say like 10 years ago or more, we went to a party that her boss at the time was hosting, and she's a nice woman and everything, and her husband was a lawyer, and he was really odd. And he apparently had watched the movie Night at the Roxbury like the night before, and he was going around telling everybody about how it is the perfect comedy movie. And anytime somebody brings something up, you know, that reminds me of what happened in Night at the Roxbury when the scene when they're doing this. And finally his wife comes out. I was like, is he still talking about that fucking movie? Yeah, so every time I see a copy of it, I'm like, yep, Well, Don, this one's for you.
There's Don's favorite.
Yeah.
I've never seen Night at the Roxbury, but I have seen that clip, or maybe it's from SNL of the dude's tune. Yeah.
I have
It's
no
an
frame
SNL
of
movie.
reference for it, so I'm just going to believe you that it's the perfect comedy.
It's okay. Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan.
Somehow it never occurred to me that Will Ferrell was like, active like before Elf. Somehow I managed to miss all Will Ferrell movies until Elf.
They always say the best era of SNL is when you're 13 years old or 13 to 15. So Will Ferrell would have been my SNL cast, except I didn't watch SNL. I watched Mad TV. So
Got it.
Mad TV was good. I was about 13 when I watched Mad TV, and that was the time at which I thought it was good. I haven't checked in on it lately. I don't think it's on anymore.
No.
I've got 2 more short form videos. We're coming into the age of TikTok. This one, I'm not sure if it's originated on TikTok or Instagram, but it's a pretty big meme right now. I've been seeing people remix it onto their reels on Instagram and TikTok. And I just love the cut of this person's jib. Here's this video.
The guy's trying to talk to my girl. Scram! Leave her alone. She doesn't want to talk to you. Get out of here.
Iconic. Scram! I just love it.
And the wolf shirt, like that just anyone wearing a wolf shirt, they're tough.
And the powerful stance. Yeah. So that's just that's my like present day reference point for what's going on with short video.
I think I saw something with this person the other day, just really quick going through. I don't actually like watch TikToks. Like I have one, and but I don't really like watch them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, same.
I just find the app overwhelming.
Yeah, usually I will catch whatever the first video is on my way over to just post stuff. And it's usually something from Remarkable Media Cafe, which I always find enjoyable.
Wow. Well, I have to know a thing or two about them.
Let us know who Remarkable Media Coffee is so you can enjoy a glass of that or a cup of that.
Remarkable Media Coffee.
Remarkable Media Carafe.
Correct. Reprehensible Media Cafe.
Yes.
That's your B channel.
Yeah, that's the other one.
This is the last one I got. I actually made this video really quick today. So, with TikTok, one of the things that people do on there is they'll take the sound from one video and then make their own video using that same sound of someone talking or music or whatever. So this background sound in this video is popular on TikTok and other sites right now. But I typically see people using it as a sound for like showing. What I've specifically seen is like photographers being like, here's some pictures when I was a beginner photographer that I thought were really good, but nowadays I look back and cringe type of thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to post like somebody else's art that they don't like. So the first thing I thought of was lamb cakes. It's an Easter thing for people to make cakes in the shape of a lamb, and notoriously sometimes they turn out a little cursed. So in lieu of the like my own past art type thing, I pulled some pictures of lamb cakes from the internet and used the sound that's popular on TikTok right now that usually makes me laugh.
I love it already.
Bless.
Run.
Nice.
I love that kind of montage of sounds.
That one, I love how
Yeah.
grumpy. And
He
are
just
those
looks
tigers?
angry.
Are those tigers with him?
I think so.
They're
Nice,
so
nice little
little.
remix on the lion and the lamb.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what they were going for, but
Yeah.
That one's my favorite with the person with the thing over
I didn't
her
even
eye.
notice the person in the background censored out.
I put the censor bar there.
There's
Protect
something
the
that's
innocent.
so funny about that
Or
type
the
of
guilty.
censor bar. Like, I've seen some people do that with like animals. Like, you'll just see a cat with that treatment,
Yeah.
and that always makes me laugh.
So now this one here, I didn't realize those were peeps. I literally thought that it had like 10 legs.
Oh yeah, I thought they were
Oh.
feet. Feet's
I
not
could
feet.
see that being shoes, yeah. It's
I thought it was like,
giving
is that
Ronald
supposed to be like a
McDonald.
millipede or something?
Yeah, I feel like lamb cakes are some sort of like portal for people to just express things in their subconscious. It seems like it really all comes out when someone makes a lamb cake.
I had no idea that lamb cakes, like there were so many different types of lamb cakes. Like I'm learning.
Yeah. All of
Sure.
these are special in their own way, but yeah, it really goes off the rails sometimes, it seems.
Yeah.
There's
I'm-
a certain brand of like cursedness that happens only in cakes, and these are a nice cross section of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a Google image search right now, and yeah, this is the one. I
Oh,
saw.
yep.
Yep. I love the teeth.
I mean, some of these are really
Cute.
not bad. I mean, that one kind of looks more like a dog. All right, so Molly, you want to go?
It's up to you, but I've got like 15 of them. I did do my best to put them in some sort of order. I don't even have like things written about most of them. This one, I'm just going to let it stand on its own. Yeah, it's called Sheep Could Use a Throat Lozenge.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my personal favorites.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's called Scaring Grandma - There Goes the Milk.
You just throw a whole gallon of milk?
Yeah, she got startled.
She has 2 gallons of milk?
That's a
It looks
powerful
like-
throw.
Right?
Yeah. It looks like there's like a rope or something attached to it that just pulls it out, like comedically.
Oh, yeah. It's
It just goes flying. Like,
She's
how
just
did she throw it that far?
like a
Adrenaline.
Yeah, like it might. Maybe it was empty. You suppose it was like an empty container?
It
I don't
might
know.
be. A gallon of milk is like 4.5 pounds. She
Not
doesn't
a
seem
lot
too bothered
happens,
by
but
it.
enough happens. All right, this next one is called Crazy Ceiling Fan.
Ooh. Yes.
I think they wired that wrong.
Yeah, I have no idea how this happened.
Okay, but with the different colored light bulb in each of those, that would kind of be perfect for a different purpose. Party lights.
Party lights.
I got I was at Dollar Tree recently, and they had their Halloween stuff out, and I got one of the black light bulbs.
Yeah.
Nice.
And and then the bulb in our closet burnt out. And I didn't realize I was grabbing it. I just put that one in there, and it's been in there for a while. So
So you just have like a really cool closet.
I got to get like one of those posters or something up.
Yeah. You got to meet my cat. This is Libby.
Oh, Miss Libby.
Yeah. I've got a slightly different camera angle today, so yeah, you can see my kitty. Anyway.
Look at it go.
I like how it goes the other way too. It just
No, that's something you don't see every day.
I almost wonder, like, did they like fix that later? This next one is called Bathroom Break, and I think that that's just a brilliant title. You'll see why.
Why is that such a mood?
I know, it's like it's a bathroom break. Like he's breaking everything in the bathroom.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge, like peek behind the curtains. Those valves, the flusher on urinals, are almost always wet because of
Ooh.
condensation. And it's
Ew.
always like you just don't like them. So I'm happy that they have kind of switched to the automatic flushing in most places. But
See, I hate automatic flushing, but also I don't use urinals. So
yeah. But you can see on the top that it's because it's such cold water running through it that it looks like it's it's condensation on there.
yeah,
So that
might be
so
why
then
he's
your hand
having
feels
such a
especially
problem.
your hand feels especially gross.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna play it again because I love the music, like, and that sink, like, I love the stars in the sink.
Yeah.
It's really something. The hammered brass sink with the nautical stars is really, now that you point it out, it's really sending me for a loop.
And
Yeah.
not to mention the like Latin music playing, like I'm trying to figure out like what kind of restaurant this is, but like between the the music and that, like it's kind of incongruous, and I'm living for it.
Yeah, it's kind of giving surf and turf.
Surf and it yes. Oh my god! And I recently stayed at a hotel when I was visiting my family in Ohio. I got myself some water at 3 in the morning, and the sink did that. Like went all the way back. I just sort of put it back, just pretended it was fine. I'll quit pausing it. This particular,
yeah, that oof, the wet paper towel not ripping right is viscerally upsetting.
Yeah, normally like the machine doesn't come down on you like that, but
yeah.
There used to be cloth towels in the bathroom that would go from one roll to the next, and then they would be taken out and then laundered and then put back in. And I think about it now, and I'm like, that is disgusting.
I've even seen those, I want to say within the past 10 years. And if it's ever one of those, I just dry my hands on my shirt. I'm not.
No.
I'm not messing with that. Ooh.
The only other weird thing I can think of that I saw when I was a kid, it was in my elementary school, and this is the only place in history I have ever seen them. It had a bar of soap inside the soap dispenser, and you would turn a crank, and it would come out as soap powder. And I have never seen that anywhere else.
We're making the same face.
People think I'm making up. I have tried to look for these things. I think I found one on Etsy once to prove that I wasn't insane in making this up. Because I asked kids that I went to elementary school with, and they're like, yeah, never saw those things anywhere else. But it was a little hand crank thing, and it would grind up the soap.
It sounds fake.
It
does.
Like,
I believe you, but it sounds fake.
Like, I guess it would be better to have that than to have a bar of soap that so many different people are touching, but just the thought of it.
But like you also have the crank that everyone's touching. Like it,
yeah.
It just then you wash your hands, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they actually did find that bar soap is completely sanitary because of you're using so much friction and stuff like that you're washing it all off. But they actually found that some people were cleaner using bar soap than using liquid soap.
Yeah,
anyway.
my company in the break room, kitchen area or whatever, it's an automatic soap dispenser. And so I was filling my water bottle, and I just happened to catch its eye, and it just splatted a bunch of soap on the counter right next to me. Like, thanks, I guess. I didn't need that, but so this next vine I've got is called Honking Kitty.
It was a little quiet, but it does. It sounds like a car horn.
Yeah. Well, there was a car horn. It just happened to be honking at the exact same time that the cat was.
Oh, I thought the cat was making the noise.
It sure looks that way. The timing is perfect.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll call my cats meows beeps. That's a beep meow for sure.
This one is called Manatee Nose Smush with honk sound effect. Just the perfect sound effect for that.
So cute.
Sing along with me.
Oh,
They isolate his microphone or something, or
it's beautiful.
like Linda McCartney, or
This is what all of the copyrighted songs are gonna sound like.
yeah.
I love it at the beginning. He's like, "Everyone sing with me." This vine is called "Here He Comes."
I want to see my little boy. Here he comes. I want to see my little boy.
I love that one.
Here
he comes.
It's so well done.
To see my little boy. Here he comes. I want to see my little boy.
And clearly the little boy wants to see him too. It's so wholesome.
Yeah. So exciting.
It's so cute. And it's such a good song too. This next one, guy uses chair as an instrument. .mkv.
Wow.
He did exactly what he said he was gonna do.
I'm impressed by just how like consistent and loud that sound is of the chair on the ground.
Yeah, they got like the perfect tile floor, like a school floor. I feel like
I was
school
gonna
floor
say
is
that
great for
school cafeteria.
I just want to know you got a ceiling titty too, a ceiling titty too.
Yeah.
Do y'all have ceiling titties?
Not in
I
my
don't.
house.
I have incredibly out of date ceiling fans and chandeliers, but I do not have any boob lights in my house.
I have sort of a ceiling titty, but it's also on the wall and it doesn't have a nipple. So
Yeah, now that we're talking about ceiling titties, like there is definitely a nipple in the center of the ceiling in my room. I'm not sure what used to be there. It looks like maybe a painted over light fixture. So there's like a lone nip nop, but no boob lights.
Okay, yeah, well, good to know. So this dude wanted to know if we had ceiling titties too, and we don't. But lots of people do. Let us know down below.
In the comments. Yeah.
If you've got a ceiling titty too. This is another song called I Just Found 12 Bricks.
Nice.
12. I just found 12 bricks. Damn. Yeah. Looking on the side. On the road. There you go. 12 bricks. Gotta make a flip. Gotta make a cut. Gotta get it. Oh my God, what the fuck I'ma do with that?
Yeah.
Sesame Street, or
It's like a good song too. Like
yeah.
And just the fact that the inspiration was 12 bricks.
Yeah, I love everything about that.
Me too. It's just a good solid vine. This one is called My Fifth Highest Note.
Oh, yeah. The amount of physical strain involved here bothers me.
100%.
It's like when the only metric is pitch. Yes, it's very high, but like the means to get to those ends, I just have some concerns.
It's his 5th highest. Like, he goes higher.
That's right. It's his 5th highest note. I hope all his blood vessels are intact. When he takes the highest one.
I'm just sitting here thinking that this guy looks like he was a supporting player on an episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah, he looks like a one-off antagonist for Jerry Seinfeld.
100%.
Yeah. What's the deal with the high voices?
I love everything about it.
Yeah, and I mean, he seems like he's having a good time. I feel like I was a little harsh out the gate. I don't mean to judge this man for what he's doing. It looks a little painful.
It does look a little bit painful, and I mean, if you're sitting down looking so formal, and then you take a deep breath and then make dolphin noises, like, I think we're allowed to kind of giggle at that, you know. I'm not passing judgment on him as a person. I'm just saying, he made squeaky noises and it was funny. This one's called "A Good Solid Safety Rope is Essential."
You've seen it on camera, but it is really high and slipping here. That's why a good solid safety rope is absolutely essential. If I tug on this.
Ooh.
It's like, they're fine.
Yeah.
Looked like it was fun.
Yeah. I just like he proved his own point.
Yeah.
If I tug on this, that happens. This one is called "Fellowship of the Poop."
Who's taking a shit? Say what?
Do we need to see that again?
I would see it again.
All right.
Who's taking a shit? Say what?
There's so many of them.
Those urinals were certainly, they look like buckets attached to the wall.
Yeah. Are they like is that like a stylistic, like,
I don't know, that's not usually what you see.
Well, and also you'd think if they were going all out for the fancy aesthetic urinals, you think they would also do something with those stalls. Like, those are
that floor is looking like a livestock facility.
100%.
I was getting either like stadium or county fair vibes on this.
And I love it when there's just an unapologetic drain in the middle of them.
Yeah.
I like that,
Hey,
yeah.
Like,
it
it's
overflows.
easy clean.
It's got to go somewhere.
More floors should have drains.
Yeah. I imagine they're probably useful when you need them.
I like that the first person to say what gives the other poopers the courage then to also chime in and say what.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's called "He Kept Yoing."
I want to be a yo-yo man, he cried. Make me a yo-yo man. But the yo-yo master did not answer. He just kept on yoing.
I feel like this is probably part of a bigger video, and I would like to find it.
Yo-Yo Man.
That's
Tommy Smothers, and
my God,
his brother is Dickie Smothers, who's doing the
Smothers
voiceover.
brothers.
Yes, the Smothers brothers. And R.I.P. Tommy just passed away this year, I believe.
Well, this episode is dedicated to Tommy Smothers. This is just called "Refrigerators."
I love refrigerators.
Yeah.
He's got the whole dad vibe going, like those shorts and like the shoes, the swagger.
Yeah, head to toe.
The white shoes.
Yep.
Oh, and they're accredited by the Better Business Bureau.
Oh, great.
So you can trust that fridge. But with an endorsement like that, I would already trust that fridge.
Oh yeah, for sure. This dad loves refrigerators.
A lot of lawn's been mowed in those jorts.
100%.
I appreciate that they're hemmed rather than just cut off. I think that's a nice polished touch.
I don't wear jorts, so.
Yeah, that's right. You're a dad. Well, you can take some fashion inspiration from Mr. Appliance Direct here.
I'm okay.
Okay,
but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's why I'm here. This next one is called "How to Open a Tough Jar.mkv."
People ask me all the time, how do you open cans? The secret is that when you use your right hand, you're trying to push against the opposite of the way that the bottle wants to go. Because your hand isn't designed to twist this way. But when you use your left hand, it comes right off. Now you too can fuck as many bitches as I do.
I like the twist ending.
Twist. And you know that this guy fucks, like.
Oh yeah, that stare doesn't lie.
Hey Ron. Hey Billy.
Hey Billy.
It's the perfect greeting. Ron knows how to make an entrance. Or Billy, I guess.
What was the context of that?
There is none.
Hey Ron. Hey Billy.
Ron just does a vertical Kool-Aid Man entrance.
Oh yeah. The vertical Kool-Aid Man, I love it. This one is just called So Good.
Oh God, you're so good. So good. So good and tasty.
That was me when I was making corn salad today.
Oh heck yeah, that sounds delicious.
That whole plate just looks very unappetizing.
Well, he's smothering it in ranch. And we love ranch in Minnesota, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, that was what was on my corn salad. I can't do it.
He does it super loud too.
Yeah.
Kind of almost Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah.
The Poppin' Fresh or whatever, but
yeah, well, Pillsbury Doughboy is more of a hoo-hoo. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know that his name is Poppin' Fresh.
He has a name?
He has a name.
I don't like that.
This is the part of the show, by the way, if you're not familiar, where Molly puts up the Christopher's useless knowledge graphic after I've dropped some useless bit of trivia.
Or
I like that graphic.
Yeah. Or just whenever he says that graphic exists.
So I was looking through some Vines myself just to see what I could find. And I feel like I've seen this one before, so I figured I'd share it. I'm not sure if it's a skit or real, but
with my girl. I'm your cousin. Really, I'm trying to do one Vine. Come on, can't you just do...
Kids playing with cameras. It's just they always make the best videos.
They do. My kid has a tablet, and she apparently has been making videos where she plays all characters in the story. So
cute.
This is future director or something. So this is
runs in the family.
Yeah, I guess so. So this is stepping a little bit outside of these next three are kind of a little outside of the venue. They're all below 30 seconds.
That's
the
all.
First one, I'm not even sure what the context is. It was on a blooper VHS that I had when I was a kid that had a lot of coarse language, so to speak. And I remember my mom taking the tape away from me after I watched it once.
That's how you know.
But I knew where she put it, so if I wanted to watch it, I'd just watch it when she wasn't home. But I remember this one for years, and I I actually stumbled across this not too long ago, and I had to save it. So it has something to do with Citgo.
You may not know it, but this country is out of gasoline. So here at Citgo, we think it takes a lot of balls to be trying to sell gas. Take our NOLAD. You can't. We don't have any. We're that fucking regular, too. Shit, we're sorry. We could be making $1 a gallon off this stuff. So remember, this year, 8 out of 10 cars will not be able to get gasoline at Citgo. The wrong way to go. So try a bike. Or go fuck yourself.
Nice.
Try a bike or go fuck yourself. Good advice, I guess.
I don't know what the context is. Apparently, that is somebody that it was between takes of a commercial or something. It was just goofing off for the camera, but
it's kind of got Winnebago Man vibes.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
These next two have a little bit of setup. The first one's not so funny, and the second one is not that funny either. But
I'm so excited.
They're a little bit nostalgic for me. So this is from, I believe, 1990, and they had this guy, he was a local DJ, and he also played the character of Ranger Danger. And as kids, we all loved them, even though they were terrible.
Hey there, Rangeroos. We're at the Empire State Plaza today. That building right there is called the Egg. I don't know why it's called an egg. This is an egg. See, it's round. Maybe if it was just a little bit flatter.
Oh.
For the further adventures of Ranger Danger, coming soon to the Fox 23 Kids Club.
Yeah. His catchphrase was yeah.
That's a nice catchphrase. It's just a sound. I like it.
Yeah, he was Uncle Vito on Pix 106 classic rock station. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Whatever pays the bills, I guess.
This next one is at the Albany Bike Path.
Hey, Rangeroos. We're down here at the Albany Corning Preserve Bike Path, and we're going to show you some bicycle safety tips. There should be a bicycle coming along any second now. You know, sometimes if you get right down here, you can hear them coming right along the path. Hey, I think I hear one coming. Oh!
Ranger Danger, coming soon to the Fox 23.
Oh, wow.
I love the obvious swap out.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
The
you can hear them coming right along the path. Hey, I think I hear one coming. Oh.
The freeze frame.
And it's one of those, it's so obvious, but I think that's part of the joke, that it's so obviously a dummy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as funny if it wasn't so obviously a dummy.
Right. You're not worried about him because you know that that's just a bunch of pillows.
It looks very homemade or something. Yeah.
It does.
And the voiceover, like, oh, it's really just very nice.
Here you can hear them coming right along the path. Hey, I think I hear one coming. Oh!
Ranger Danger, coming soon to the Fox.
That is awesome.
This was literally the only one that made me just laugh, like, right out loud. Because they're usually so terrible. But this one was good, even in its badness.
It's so bad it's good.
All right, so until next time, yeah. Do you want to do sign-offs, or we just go to the video?
Sure. My sign-off is the same as always. Everybody pack up and go home.
I don't have a sign-off in the chamber. I'll just go with the vine that my name is a reference to. Oh! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
And to all, a good night.